mentioning the Templar Assassin, which would be great, but it's passive, right? You're not looking for kills, and no, we know Sumo. He wants to be trying to get kills.
Two laners, sort of as the panel was talking about how they want to match up the Centaur. Probably you imagine what with the IO,
with the IO,
and have the Bane babysitting the Spectre.
I think the Bane, Bane should start top and then make moves around adjusting, depending on how poorly the lane goes. Because you're still like a Bane Spectre is not the strongest, as they make an aggressive move forward.
Do have the Nightmare to set up, bringing Seb in. Can they get the body block self onto Crit? Crit running himself away from Seb. Seb finds the Who Stomper, and that'll be first blood for Seb. Don't get anything more out of this at the moment, just harassing down Sumail. Sumail keeping his distance.
Rotation.
Normally.
Taking those bottom two rippers. Time S4's up top. Prodding and poking at him away from that top bounty.
That Nightmare level 1, it's set for the kill, but it does hurt you a bit with the laning phase. You're not able to trade right clicks over those brain steps as consistently versus two ranged heroes. But he will have to go toward that.
Let's get moving.
He can't just fully sack on a yoke. Fly.
Let's see how well Anna can do on this top lane. And the panel worried about there could be the pressure that sort of sets Spectre back too far to really be able to turn up to those fights, hit that sort of level 6 at the timing that Anna wants to.
The double global though. New Spectre, old
Radiant
classic.
structures are fortified.
Thompson gets a very good block in the mid lane. Under his tower, should be able to farm that just fine. Sumail fired 5 stick charges just from that level 1 fight too. More sustain coming up for this 90.
Bottom lane as well, it's easy. Able to farm underneath the tower, got a good block off too.
Missed the creep though.
It looks like Dire fortified their structures.
Comes out. This bottom lane, Seb should be able to get a decent amount of space from it with the IO backing him up. They don't have the biggest kill threat with the Vent and the Gyrocopter with the IO there as well. They can look for the IO, though, once they get some more levels.
Right. He's down here into the trees, Anna, and no tell. Find him, he gets run down and taken down. OG get themselves a second kill here. Not top lane this time round. Extra money for Anna on the Spectre, mid lane Sumail. Keep Thompson off these creeps, make sure that Sumail can get those last hits underneath his own tower. They can't afford to feed kills away to Anna. He's going to be lapping that.
They prioritize just to heavily commit for the kill rather than go for any last hits. You see Ana only had 2 at that. So they just fully went forward with the Nightmare, go for the harassment on the fly because they saw the Fire Spirits committed. As mid, Thompson. Sumail got the toss.
That's the kill, 1v1. Sumail takes the kill.
That
straight up outplay.
We see it so often though, right? Even when we see the Tiny supports any position when the Tiny's played, as soon as you're at level 3, you have to be very careful because of the threat of the kill with that triple combo.
You see this wise the mid lane as well. Sumail doing a great job. That lead.
It's got a huge step advantage. Zeus has stats now with that application and the buffs that he's got for his big. Putting on his on the mini.
Now, hold back, fire spirits out. This is then the S4 sort of taking it up so they can get the further fire spirit out as well. No doubt. Clicking down. I breaks out. Kind of trying to go in. S4 and Fly both. His attendance is out. S4 and Fly will be behind mid lane. Now actually this time it's pretty low here. He's managed to get him from the invisible. Feels back at the bottom. Should be able to reach himself back up to the point where he's able to go back in. Face Thompson again in that mid lane. Jump lane crit. Down here for the Spirits of Jerax.
Tops used everything there to go on Sumail and completely out of mana as well as health as the brink, the salve, and the clarity.
It's top CS for Anna. Doing well against the pressure line S4.
Pretty quick.
So again, it's too much to like, but no, Thompson's not pressure for it well.
2 lanes going great for OG right now. Able to a lot down bottom. Pressure with the gyrocopter, and Jarek's even getting RT wave here. Gonna be very significant.
Fine here, but being heavily harassed at the top. So he's got tail again. These stroke power plays in the 1v1, Samel done it twice now in the first 3 minutes of gameplay.
And you, exactly, we were talking about that. It's the play for like Tiny. Doesn't have to play the passive. He's brought heavy regen, make sure that he's upped off. Thompson, Sumel has boots coming out of the courier. Thompson is under so much threat now.
I can land spirits. Doesn't look like he's going to try for it. Does still have some banana. Has the sails out. He's popping one, and he's still got one ready in his inventory. Just for it again. Spirits won't clip him, so Anna's get himself back up to full HP.
The race to the bottom rune. Mel will be able to that one fill up his bottle.
In this mid, Thompson really has to be careful. This match is just so hard now. The Sam's got this edge with those two kills.
So he can just run at Thompson.
Just Thompson. Best he can do is just try and find the CS. Those. So 23-16 puts two. Smale having the lead. The experience is such gold with those kills, but farm-wise, Thompson's still able to have to.
Yes, this is quite nice. Arteezy's getting really shoved out bottom. Only 11 last hits on him. You see the Spectre doing considerably better.
That's going to catch Arteezy potentially off guard. He does pop the fairy fire as he backs away.
Full speed.
And all down. Seb doesn't actually go for it. Oh, they had to set up with the lightning bolt, but Seb actually cancel casted the Who Stomp.
Could have just gone for the double edge as well. He was actually in range for it with the tether movement speed. Wanted to get the stun because they didn't have enough. The lightning bolt and the double edge, they would have had a slight mistake there. Going to play the bounty, does get scouted.
She goes for the combo here because he's got Arteezy coming in for the wraparound as well. Looking towards Thompson, the rock barrage chase down, attempted, but Seb, but the Who Stomp will hold back Samel and Arteezy.
Putting an enormous amount of pressure onto this gyrocopter.
Go for the shrunk, PG. And top lane, Anna really is doing very well. So this, of the charge, Phoenix just doesn't seem to be doing as much as you'd expect it to against her.
Not able to get so. Also get one kill. First, once Enchantress hits 6, that completely games, then the Spectre actually can't even clean up. Thompson, like around a Sumel. Focusing on that rune control so heavily.
This top lane, line S4 just seems to have very little impact on Anna's farm, and if anything, they're the that top lane each and every time.
They can't actually threaten the kills on the Enchantress at all with that lane, but they can do the kills on that over and over again. Mission bottom scan seemed to out and actually sort of it.
But it really is, as you said, all the cause Arteezy is the one to struggle the most. So they're going to find some action from his mount. Looking out lunch onto Jarek. Jarek pops the stick charges, keeps the distance. He's got a big old sensor between him and EG for Jarek.
It comes from Mogi as she has that on his hero. He's giving it to Jarek. So that extra amount of regen just been, but not many players actually get to lose. This is like an old Dota 1 thing people used to do. It's like, alright, I'll take my ring of health for a little bit.
The mechanic that not a lot of people use now. It is still there in the game. Certain
Healing power.
That's fly. Now it starts to make moves on the map. Wants to get some wards out too to be able to watch the aggressiveness that comes out toward that bottom lane toward Arteezy, who's level 4 in comparison to 5. Turn almost level 5 IO.
I mean, how do sort of EG as a team sort of sort out this bottom lane, or do they, if they're sort of at the moment just accepting that they've got to stack Arteezy?
Yeah, I mean, you have to accept that that happens. You can't win all 3 lanes in Dota. If you're expecting that, then it doesn't tend to happen very often. They're doing well in their other 2. S4 is still getting a lot of farm.
As we see there, S4 and Samel, the top 2 net worth at the moment in the game. It's out. A little bit of a center wants to fly. They'll pop the Thunder Gods around for this one, as well as the Horn, ready with the chase down after the Icarus dive was used to find Fly. Even looking to move straight again down as the ball.
Anna ideally wants that kill though, with the first haunt usage slow. No.
Hobson. Somehow pretty good amount of levels he's got. Turns towards No-Tail, and No-Tail verified, but the brain sack keeps it alive. Fly being chased, it gets zapped down by Thompson. With Thunderbolt for the low ground, secures themselves another kill, OG.
They're still looking to play very aggressive on the side of OG, even though they have a Vector lineup. And we see, of course, just as the Kendrick 6 on a 1 on, so we can get the top lane.
Now it's still toss set reference. Get in range to hobble down top with the magic himself.
Are those
Two
cracks in Dire's top tower?
We do have EG. There is a Spectre. Staying close behind that. Only 200 behind the
Dire's
EG.
top
But that's
tower is
more
under attack.
EG set pushing.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
9 minutes in. Being able to clear one now allows CG to top half of the map a little bit easier. Gonna go straight away with the smoke.
Easy's
No-Tail very low. This will help us. Easy gets size in it, but No-Tail's on the ground. They don't see him for now. They do now with that wall placed down. Set already on his back home, so EG unable to No-Tail being out that low. It didn't quite vision of it.
Dire's middle tower
They might
isn't
have to
going to
keep
last
the
long.
tone to Easy
Dire
at this
has
rate.
fortified
Level
their
4
structure.
still level 6 Ana. Just unable to experience on the map after that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And there again, it was fly. Gonna close in on him. For the enemy to the old back line pop. Thunder Gods gets them no. Another kill on the fly. Yep.
OG still. Team King's aggressive. Maybe checks.
Radiant's bottom tower's got
As
problems.
for EG, we're going to be pretty reliant on Sumo with this Link Dagger to make lots of moves on the maps, and RTT can absorb that CDC. And can also be very aggressive with, you know, that haste pop. And they want to look to set up the tops.
Come on, sprites.
Smell ready to dive behind. This one just straight in. The avalanche just to follow the pop. The stampede. Can they get Thompson out of it? They cannot. Does his part. The down the haste room. Gets himself another some bottom lane. Fight. Getting chased again. Down on this bottom. That's going to be Fly's fifth set on the Phoenix. 0, 5, and 0. He is struggling.
Yeah, they just keep running at him every time he shows on the map. More. Still being a lot of pressure on bottom towers.
Radiant's bottom
Mid.
tower.
Swap set up for another kill for the Tide. It's looking very scary. 11 minutes in, Blink.
Someone better help
can
Dire's
keep
middle
going
tower.
on
Dire's middle
plays.
tower just went down.
Voji's line up
Radiant's
pretty
bottom
easy
tower
first.
is under attack.
Squishy overall across all of them, except for Centaur really. As our now does go back on him, level 5, but it's a lane. And just park
Dire's
jungle.
middle tower isn't going to last
Either.
long.
I mean, he's 770 HP over. He gets in a bad situation versus Thompson. He can get percent.
There he is with the Blink, jumps in. Oh boy, so Matt Mill. So now this is what 5-0-1. Picks Thompson on this.
Dragon Prince.
Alright, it's to get messy here for OG. We're 12 minutes coming up. It's a 3k lead now for EG. Fly and crit on the off the back of the smoke. He's going to be 3%. Samantha gets himself another kill.
They're looking for no-tip too.
Oh, where the terror's out. Thompson cannot escape. EG is starting to really play fast now.
Well, most of EG. We have 4 of EG players playing back. Artis is like, guys, thank you so much.
All the space is there now. It's going to be able to recover.
Yep.
And yeah, a lot of it's out just about that. That pick time so far. Very good for equal geniuses.
So many of these threat plays. So many of these shots for him. Level 11, approaching that level.
Radiant's bottom tower's got
Absolutely
problems.
massive. He's the one here I can't do much about, so I'll let him be. Blinked himself out to safety. That Echo's going to come in incredible.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
Sign that OG was pretty going to stretch as much as they can.
Beating on
I mean,
Dire's top
four of their
tower.
heroes are that one shot. I mean, the Echo, we're just going to put him that little bit over to always make sure that he can get those solo kills.
It's to the point where he's drop.
Yeah. Getting already getting it deep. Great spot, tops.
Just look at the swaps up. I have to be top six.
Look for
Out.
top back.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There's the jump. Bell going into combo. He can't make it. No, to make that.
Radiant's bottom tower is fallen.
Again, they get the trade kill for one, losing four.
No-tail
Dire's
prioritizing
structures are
that
fortified.
here to count all this deep vision. We see wards, two
Dire's
wards
top
play
tower is
at
under
this
attack.
time. Not to look for this gyrocopter. Who they? Oh, he's playing from the bottom side of the map. And of course, the dead lane. That's where he is going to get.
Tower is
Well, he was making the aggressive.
They're giving a lot of space.
Tower isn't going to last
Feels
long.
that top lane, X4 taking it to 15 minutes in.
Yeah.
2K dragging him on the face and the Dragon Lance. He's just comfortably the for quite some time.
I think. Zeus and that first stamp that can come out from Io.
I guess he just doesn't feel the pressure. Man.
Yeah. They've so much focused on the side to see if he coming.
That's what. Towards hit.
Oh, top.
Slow down. He does come. He does get to the. Takes him to the side.
Under attack.
The Stampede as well from themselves. Mail in straight away.
No.
He's on the kid. Smell. And he's not quite done. He's ready to run back. I hate the Frontier. Tries to get on. Just wants some out. More. And go with the who's top. Before he gets at it, can he get Sam as well? They're going to short coming up. Trying to hop the keys, but Samael's for their hunting. Samael with triple kill. Samael's tiny.
Minute 0 into the last of the game.
Oh my goodness. We knew it was 0. We've seen it sort of been favored. Yeah. He's getting it in as their fifth big to Mail, just playing an absolute perfect.
He's got the echo over. He's level 13 on this
15
tiny.
minutes in. How do they put a stop to this? How do they stop him getting away with these plays? He's just moving fucking blink pickoffs every single fight. They can't hold him back.
They need to get Seb the Blink Dagger ASAP so that he can set up behind. If Sumail does look for those aggressive plays that we've seen him do non-stop, blink on the Centaur to go for those counter ganks. It's starting to become a problem as Sumail is double the net worth of Topson.
Oh. We'll see it again in this play in the mid lane.
Topson was actually using the bottle on Jerax while he was being chased there to save himself. That's what gave him that extra regen as the impetus comes through. But yeah, Sumail with this deep ward. OG knows it's there, but they're able to go for that dive, and Sumail just constantly playing on the outskirts. As you see, he's going to wait for his cooldowns to come up, waiting for the avalanche toss combo to come, and then he commits forward.
We've got to go back live because we're going to see him potentially do it again here. This time RTZ wants to come across and join in a bit of the fun. RTZ gets him out. Something up top. Thunder goes around, will give away the position. Anna, can he get out though? He can't really TP. The avalanche is going to smell. Just
in the tree.
He doesn't do the wave of terror on target. So they don't have the vision. The TP is going to be successful from Anna. Wave of terror in the wrong direction, unfortunately.
Just in that one little spot. Hiding away from them, and now they do have the Blink Dagger on. So bad. Crucial for them to be able to set up these aggressive plays too. Now they can look set up something low-kits.
They're going to
They
try
don't
and
really have
rush.
the most ideal ways to do it.
We're able to take out the untouchable. Not necessarily going to be the kick, but the pretty one today.
Yeah, untouchable plus fire spirit.
Yeah.
Look at this backswing.
Pretty slow, eh?
Yeah.
He's in! The coverage of the ball's coming out for Jerax! And they're getting low, they've lost 2 AT in this ball! Trying to away, but he can't escape! The fireman's gonna come up straight away here from Crit! Sumail, RTZ's still alive for now! Adam getting tossed up top back! Sumail, he's gonna stay alive for Seb! Back in with a Huso, Sumail managed to pick up an ultra kill before he went down! But all that sped up incredibly there around the pit. I believe what we had 8 people going down. We took that.
Look at it.
Uchi will take that trade though. The numbers favoring them.
They were all so stacked up on the outside of
Seb,
everybody.
Seb getting in like that.
I think it was a
It was a 4-man hoop stop.
It was a 4-man hoop
stop.
And then even the spirits following up too. No tail. What I'm gonna play in while Jerax hits multiple spirits on everybody. Topson walks in. All that damage coming out. But look, everyone's so low. Sumail being so high level.
Got so much HP with this Echo Saber at this stage of the game. He doesn't get bursted down straight away, and he's able to get as much done as he can before he ends up down.
With that the Echo Saber. Yeah, look at that. On himself. It's the punch though, Sam. like we were talking about, important that going to be able to kind of see still focused on the pit, really wanting to get it. Arteezy still very under front phase drop.
Just rushes to half health and Samael. He just finds the zits for the two-man who's off. They've got the supernova on the sideline as well here. Can they take it down inside? No, OG's got to back away from the supernova step. Trying to TP out, will be able to escape, but OG lose two. Samael again, double kill. 16, 1 and 2. And Chris magic this up. He's able to find Anna. Anna was trying to heal some bubbles, and Samael comes in for the triple kill.
17, 1 and 2.
17, 1 and 2.
19 of the 20.
Off with another one. Samael.
Ultra kill.
Another ultra kill. Back to back ultra kills for Samael. And that is easily going nowhere this time. No chance of OG getting over to Give that man an Aegis. He's got it.
And now he's got a Shadow Blade. Can go for that silver if he wants to. For the set back to over and over again during the side pushes. This Sumail.
Oh no. He's going to find Seb. He's just down.
Yeah, look out, it's 1500 HP. He's the one that can survive that still. But the rest of his team definitely not. His Thompson 3, 9, and 7 up. How's Ana doing? Got the Yasha, the Manta recipe, getting closer and closer toward that ulti orb. That'll help a bit. Arteezy's still extremely underpowered for the team. Sumail on the prowl.
Found out here by the bolt set. Yep. With a new shot, they do have the control. They've got the Samael turn, punching it to Seb. Seb pops the stampede to get himself away. Samael being surrounded, but he has that Aegis. He's going to get pop once. Ready to come back for round 2. They have lost Fly, EG. But S4, Crit, they're there as well. Samael in with the combo, finds himself no-tail. OG, they just have to get themselves the hell out of here. They cannot stand anywhere here near Samael.
That was everything there used by OG, right? Fiend's Grip, Stampede, Zeus, Spectral, yeah, everything committed there forward. Take out that Aegis of Sumail. Which gives Arteezy some space to fall. He's thankful for that, but still, he's still pretty far down there. We're catching back up on his farm. As the Gyrocopter, as Sumail show, looking for another kill.
Anna, Crit, he's found him. Here's Samael, that nightmare for OG.
Level 18, max level grow. That much more damage coming through with combo.
I feel here at the main stage, we really are seeing out of all the Tiny game, the best Tiny performers of this TI so far.
He almost has a kill per minute. 20 kills at the 21-minute mark.
Set. One TP away. Samael.
He's hunting.
Always terrifying. No tail.
He'll be okay. Sumail going for a little bit of a safer item choice here rather than committing forward for a Silver Edge. Actually, we'll go for a BKB because, I mean, the amount of streaks that he's going to give, if he dies, he's going to be giving well over 1,000 gold to anybody who kills him.
He is a walking piggy bank.
Yeah, so last time I think it was like 1,390 or something, or 1,400 when he died, so just want to be a little careful. You could see the build still deviate. It's definitely the safest choice you could go for.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's snow fortified their structures. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take
easy. No, he's along for the ride this game, though.
Yeah, 0, 1, and 6.
0, 1, and 6. He's rolling along.
But now, he's not.
Oh, Crit. Does go for the save, but they've got the Fiend's Grip out onto Arteezy. There's the back from OG. They find Arteezy. They find Crit. No, Arteezy's cool. Arteezy's just chilling this game. Just hitting some creeps and pushing some lanes. It's all on Samael at the moment. He's the one that they've got to be worried about. He's level 18, 21, and 2.
S4 too. S4's got an Aghanex finished up.
Samael wants to add another one to his tally. There we have it.
Yeah, he switched. He went for the Silver Edge. Yep. So he wants to look to just kill the Spectre in the combo. He can kill him right through that now once the dispersion's done.
Dire's bottom tower needs
Should be able to finish this tier 2 tower
Dire's bottom
off.
tower
Either do
always
more
did
money
get
for Bank
short
Samael.
shrift.
He's, yeah, as you say, well, got the money for the Silver Edge.
Radiant's top tower has
Continuing
looked
to
better.
stay double net worth over Thompson. Close to a BKB, so he's almost got an item for himself, so he can actually get involved. Once he's got that, he can actually join his team and looking to get into those fights, because right now, still way too weak versus the Zeus burst damage.
lowest level in the game. It's easy, but that's alright, he's got Sumail on the team. Sumail's having a pretty good game.
It is pretty remarkable that the Gyro's level 12 and yeah, that Tiny's level 19. That's something you don't see every day.
Here we go. Well, you do have that high ground ward there, OG.
Playing a little bit more careful, staying near each other so that they can't just constantly get picked off by this Tiny.
OG. Lead forward with Seb. Cover of smoke.
They know that two heroes are showing mid. They want to make an aggressive play down here, but now each they're starting to collapse. Enchantress and Gyro moving in.
Looking for the side. Stampy will be popped, trying to get No-Tail out of there. The uphill miss will proc, so No-Tail is able to get himself back a decent amount. Swap can come in though. Oh, Crit finds the vision. Swaps him back. That's it. Seb is not save his teammate. That's No-Tail down. 30 seconds.
Sumail instantly TP's top. Saw Ana for a second up there. Wants to go for a kill, but Ana.
They've got eyes on Jarek's shot. Tether up to the high ground.
Ana's actually hiding in the tree lines. And TP's on cooldown. Sumail is hunting.
Uh-oh.
He wants him.
Don't breathe. Oh, he's gone the wrong way. Oh, no.
Oh.
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 Oh, no, doesn't see him yet.
No, he did. He caught a glimpse. It looked like he did.
Ana should be fine. I say so, as you say, still without the TP for 30 seconds.
He's got to stay hiding for a bit. He does have the Haunt available if they can look for a fight somewhere, but with the position they have right now, they can. Now that bottom lane, CRTZ finishes up that BKB, and now a crucial timing for OG. They got the Aghanims on Thompson. They've got that much more damage they can look to push out.
Commit this big local pickoffs there. It's going to be the ult from Thompson. Giving some vision, giving some info for the team. As we saw, you know, he's still stuck up in that tree line, Ana. As he waits for the TP. Smile there from No-Tail as he gets the friendly tip from Seb, his teammate. Does go down.
Better him dying than someone else in those. As Ana still hiding in the tree line up top. Able to farm at least a bit of the wave with a Manta illusion. Getting slowed down quite heavily as Sumail goes back on the prowl. He knows that the Spectre's up here.
Oh, he does. Ana's been hiding here a long time. Oh,
he found him!
Found him. Has he got the damage to take him? Stampy's going to be popped. Ana gets himself into the tree. Sumail jumps forward, but he doesn't quite get on top of him. Ana's able to get away with a TP.
Ooh. Close.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Okay, lead for Yes, it's 26 minutes in, 26 to 15.
The experience is a bit closer, it's only
Radiant's
5,000.
bottom tower is under attack.
He's not out of this. Keep this game to just keep going longer and longer for their Spectre to get online.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
They've got the double experience gain talents too. So if they do get a successful fight, since they are at this disadvantage, you could see their levels just skyrocket. That 25% on both the Zeus as well as the IO. Bottom. Have ward on the high ground. They saw Ana as well as No-Tail go down here.
So, goes for the Fiend script. They actually have the damage to find this killer. Doesn't look like it's going to be fine. No-Tail does go for the 9 ounce Sumail, but it's quickly taken off by Flight. Sumail just straight in, picks up the kill on No-Tail.
They didn't have the Nimbus up to try to go for some quick play there, but No-Tail just tanks the gank to make sure that Ana can at least farm and push out that bottom wave. We'll probably see Sumail go and chase Ana for the next few minutes.
Stop.
RTZ.
He's got eyes on Seb.
Wants to get in on the fun. S4 closing on the 2.
Steps great. Trying to go on his Seb. Pops the Stampede. Gets himself all the way back up to the high ground. Jarek's is there as well with the tether. So Seb back towards down bottom. Sumail was on the hunt once again for Ana. Hiding in the trees after using that Spectral Dagger. Does have a TP. Doesn't want to use it too early at the threat of the avalanche.
Scan is successful.
Sumail knows where he is. Throws out the tree throw to get the connection to the vision. Has the hit with the Silver Edge. Has he the damage? Now, and the Spectral Dagger back up. This time with the TP, knowing that the avalanche has been used, could go safely for the escape.
He's not letting Ana really farm though on those sides. Ana wants to be able to farm on the split push, and Sumail just constantly hunting him is not letting him get the fusel or any type of if he needs. Really smart plays by Sumail, recognizing that he's already pretty much hit critical mass, right? He's like, all right, let's allow S4 to run around the map and farm Arteezy to catch back up. I just really need to hunt the Spectre all game, not let him get those timings and approach that late game mass.
Bit of a change up in the IO talents this game, I guess because of the lineup around. He doesn't take the ground scepter bonus this game. Worth in. Crit, just coming in. Thompson, it's not going to be kept alive. Why Jarek's there as S4 with the impetus, finding the damage to pick off the Zeus as Thompson again. He's going to have to sit to the sidelines for 50 seconds. EG, they're coming straight down the middle lane and onto the T3 tower.
He needs to buy back. He's their only deep push for the lineup.
Out at the moment with the Crystallis on top of the Silver Edge. Anyone he gets on top of, even the Sentinel now at this stage, could be in potential danger of going down to the burst.
They've got Aghanims now on the center though, so they can't actually defend people with that damage mitigation that comes out from it, that 40%. Hobson has to be so careful now though. If he does die, you could just see that base push come out, as we were mentioning. He is their, pretty much all their deep push.
Oh no, Thompson.
He's gotta be careful.
We absolutely have Sumail. Will be ready to jump as soon as Thompson sounds close enough, but he bangs away. Thunder God's Wrath, they've got the information. OG know what's up. The EG's up there on the high ground. Roshan is back up.
Yeah, EG can go for this. They've had the Vlads for a bit on crit too. They have more than enough damage, and they can actually get the sustain with S4 tanking easily to bring this down. Don't think OG can commit forward for this one. They don't have their Zeus healed up. They need damage. They will scout it, but it's already dead.
No way that OG can get in here.
And they're looking to fight an immediate smoke out of the pit. They've got that one ward vision on the high ground, on that right side, giving them information of where OG is. They're gonna head their way right over there. Arteezy is very far from this though. All the up power.
Seb on the front. Sumail wants to try and find the squishy on the back. He's straight in with the combo. Looks towards No-Tail. No-Tail's going to get taken down by the impetus. They'll pop down the Nimbus. Thompson trying to fight back for the side. Devil zap down S4. They'll get the kill on the Enchantress. Crit now being looked towards as well with the Hawk from Mana chasing down the Spectral Crit. They're finding over Sumail very low at the moment. That pipe keeping him alive, but Seb able to finish it, able to take the Aegis out of his hands. Seb getting the kill once. Arteezy with the BKB looking towards Seb. Sumail with that second life jumps back in on top of Seb, gets revenge.
Ooh, that starting to look scary a bit for EG as the Centaur Aghanims comes out. Sumail jumps forward, the combo doesn't do as much damage as he initially expects it to. They're able to take a pretty decent fight. They have to use pretty much every ulti there, but able to slow down.
Certainly one of the better fights this game for OG, but obviously considering how the game's going overall, still not, doesn't really say much. As EG still leading by quite a mile. 14k advantage, 30 to 17. And there's the man of the moment, Sumail. 86% kill participation this game. 32k hero damage done already at 31 minutes.
But
Absolutely incredible.
Ana is starting to get that farm. You saw in that hunt what the Manta, what the you can do when you have all these illusions inside of the team fights. Even if you're an Enchantress, you die very quickly. As we see, S4 is going to be going for a beacon himself. Comes out from that Zeus, from the Spectre. Once those double ultis come out, Ana is approaching a heart. He will be able to deal a lot of dispersion damage back to the side of EG. Arteezy almost has an Aghanims. He's now surpassed the Centaur in the game and has climbed into that top 4 net score spot.
Oh. I mean, Dota Plus, it really does love Spectre. It absolutely loves Spectre.
Seb gets the Stampede off, so that damage reduction. Oh, that hit from Sumail.
1,362 in one swipe there with the tree.
When you're next to a Vengeful Spirit with Vlads, you know, that little bit bigger damage coming up for the Tiny. But the adds up. And ED and the Manta.
Oh yeah, S4 doesn't stand too much of a chance here. Too much damage there. Sumail, he's on the rack, Smith. Seb's dead for 40 seconds.
There's no clip either.
OG's got to do something about this, otherwise they're losing this mid-rack. Sumail actually picks back, looks for the kill, finds No-Tail outside the base, finds the base. Back up to the high ground they go. Buybacks coming out. They didn't quite manage to take down the melee racks though, EG. So OG are able to keep those mid-racks alive for now. Obviously, EG's still in good position to get straight back in there.
They know the Nimbus was used, so they know that's down for a bit. Centaur's still down as well.
Sumail Ready to jump if he sees an opportunity.
The Centaur is respawning and they know it's a bit of a risk here. He should be back up Enchantress.
Fortunate defense there from OG. They don't lose racks yet.
Keep
those racks alive.
I actually like how Top is playing that too. The way that he's talking about this push, you had to stay way back and let them deal this damage on the racks.
Maybe a bit of a grieve for the kill there, getting the better of Sumail, as he could have had that last hit onto the melee racks, but he decided to blink back and go for the kill on the bane instead. We'll see if EG nonetheless are able to get those racks taken down sooner than later, as they do keep themselves over this half of the map. The scan comes out from OG. They know that EG's up on the high ground. They'll see the courier as well passing across. Can OG find this though? Arteezy with the high ground, wants the BKB. Stampede's going to be popped out, giving a bit of damage reduction for the side of OG, but No-Tail isn't really enough to keep him alive. Doesn't look like it. His fly comes out with the sun. They lose No-Tail. They jump forward and find Seb as well. The impetus is too much damage. Now OG, they're down No-Tail, they're down Seb without buyback. Seb down for a full minute.
And they use the Haunt in that fight. They're probably the most important tool for them to take it. Get them a team fight versus EG.
And now Thompson, can he really push it? He's taken down bottom. They're going for a bit of split push here. They've lost the mid racks, so obviously the damage. It's going to come through these racks. They can't really afford to try and go for any sort of a base race. They're coming back in towards the base, but there's not going to be much of it left as EG. They take the full set middle, and they take the full set top.
Crit's looking for a play, looking for the swash.
Manta tried to dodge it off, just managed to back off. Arteezy actually gets tossed in by Sumail there. Oh! Uh-oh. Oops. Sumail said, do you have to get in the way, Artur? As they'll put a little bit of a stop to it. Obviously, EG's still in a very comfortable position after taking those two sets of racks.
Yeah, I mean, just got so much that BKB that he thought he would be going for earlier, but no, Sumail went for all that super aggressive item style instead. Now he's got a lot more liberty in the fights to run around for that 10 seconds, not have to worry so much about all that damage. OG
pushing back onto the tier 1 mid.
Finally gonna get to this next tier 1. They only took out those bottom towers throughout this game. They've had very limited map control.
There's a full heart on Ana. You never know. Maybe Dota Plus was right. Maybe the power of the Spectre is strong enough. If OG can keep this game going somehow, and Ana can sort of get that next time after the heart, maybe we can start see things switch around.
Oh, look at our team.
There we have it. Tossed in, and the rest of EG, they're out of there. They don't even look at him. Walking their way out of the base. And there we have it. He knows. He knows this is one of those games, Arteezy.
It's one of those you laugh at, but on the inside you're just like, oh god.
I mean, he's laughing because he looks at Sumail, and Sumail's 24-1-5. He knows this it's pretty comfortable. He's feeling pretty good about the team, and understandably so. They have this strong lead.
Bottom lane. The wraparound coming in from No-Tail. The Stampede comes forward.
The beat strip. The jump forward, and he's gone. Didn't have a smile on his face this time round, as now OG could actually look to threaten the base a little bit. They're straight in, onto that bottom tier 3, the fortification comes out. There's No-Tail, does actually find the Nightmare onto Fly. He's playing around with the two of them. That is going to give space for the rest of OG to push on this bottom lane.
They don't have TPs.
They don't?
It's Crit and Fly who are being bothered by No-Tail right now.
Sure, they killed the Bane, but down on the bottom lane, look at the base.
Sumail just got his TP delivered on the courier, but that Rax, it's going down. S4 makes his way down here, but they get the melee Rax.
He's out with the TP, the Wave of Terror though, it's easy. They're trapped for the TP. Still very tanky with the heart. Can he walk himself away? He's got the backup at Thompson too. Ana on the retreat, he will still get out. So OG actually able to strike back a little bit against all odds and get a melee Rax from Evil Geniuses.
Very heads-up play there. Identifying that there's no TP on Sumail's Tiny or S4.
Oh, that would be a tribute.
That lead does trickle down a bit. It was 20,000 for EG, now only 16. The experience been sitting about the same the entire game.
All about the Spectre.
Yep. Going for that butterfly next so we can get a little bit more damage. 2 for his team.
Look at this still. It loves the Spectre.
It really does. DD Rune spawns top. They're looking for
Rap's going to give it the vision. He knows that they're coming, but maybe it's a bit too late. Got a homing missile upon the stamp. It's going to be used. They look for the jump. They aim to burst down. Fly's got out of the fight set, but there was a 5 pop off the BK. Seb on the front. There will be a big crit comes in with a tree throw as Samel gets himself the double kill, finding Seb. It's Jerax, Thompson, and Anna back up to the base, back up to the high ground. Roshan not quite spawning yet.
That's the TZ does right now. BKB's on cooldown. Anna's gonna walk him to here. The Manta dodge.
Buyback's gonna come out from Seb. They feel like they can maybe try and hit over Sameli's in with the combo. The damage is too much. Anna just getting sprinted down. They've lost Jerax. Anna trying to run himself away from the first too much. Seb jumps in. The buyback, the horn from Anna. Easy comes into play. Can he turn this one around? Seb. They get up Easy. Can they get anything more? They're able to find Tiny. They're able to find Fly. The buyback horn from Anna. Absolutely doing it. The buyback's there from OG. No hesitation as now Easy. He buys back. There's 4 dead on EG. 3 of them don't have buyback.
They're gonna be able to clean up this range Rex, but thankful for EG for them that they have them. They can't. The tier 2s are still up. They still have all their outer towers still alive. But they claim something. With that quick relocate, with that heads up play, they chunk that network advantage down. What a buyback from Anna.
Absolutely, those buybacks, not only from Anna, but Jerax as well, just getting back straight into that fight, realizing that they can take the fight. As we saw before that first little skirmish in mid, EG used pretty much all of their BKBs. They didn't have them ready for that fight there. So OG could take the fight. As we saw, they clean up that bottom lane of Rex into the Roshan pit. And that lead, it's starting to diminish.
And this is the refresher shard. They have a Zeus as well as a Spectre on the refresher shard. That is where you hit that critical mass.
Oh my goodness, we saw EG in game 2 make quite a comeback. Could OG make even a bigger comeback here in game 3?
What a series. Hit this 40-minute mark. We've got the double rules now spawning. Arteezy still just not farmed enough to really be that carry for his team. They need the success to be coming from Sumail and S4, but Anna 11, 6, and 11. Has another 5,000 gold. Go for that Scotty if he wants to, and he does. 4,500 HP on the Spectre.
At nearly level 25.
Looking a bit scary here for EG in these next few moments.
I do want to see what that Doe plus Boom Red satellite now. After sort of an exchange like that. We saw what it was at before. It's only going to be sliding more and more in favor of OG with these sort of plays. Just a 4K advantage for EG. It's slipping away so fast.
They still have the momentum coming in from those 2 lanes that they've taken the Raxes out, but bottom lane constantly going to be pushing in because OG got theirs as well.
Now.
74% OG.
My goodness.
Arteezy does not deal damage in these fights at all. He's hitting very weak. Even next to the bench, he only is hitting for about 220. 240 with the Vlad's aura too. Not enough to go through the Spectre, and not enough to go through that Aghanim Stampede that we've been seeing so much from Theb.
You've got to wonder how things are now in the EG booth. Imagine it as Sumail. You're in this game as 28, 2, and 6, and suddenly it looks like things are getting turned around against you. You've got to keep yourself in a very strong mental state at the moment, as Sumail, as he has had such a fantastic game, but at this point, things are starting to come back against you.
Radiant just denied their top tower.
The top tower.
It's very scary for EG to make aggressive moves versus this Aegis. They've got the Haunt, they've got the Refresher Shard as well on Thompson, and Thompson also is level 25, so that damage from the Zeus just amplifies that much more once you get that Arc Lightning Talon. How many other level 25s are we getting soon? I almost actually has the 25 too. Probably gonna be the reload gig.
Game, how does he get scared?
Yeah.
The Spectre, the combination of the Zeus as well, as we'll see sort of high ground defense potential. Sure, they've lost that 2 set of rounds, but OG, as we see, doing an excellent job of pushing these lanes out and playing it in a way that you can't really feel that they've lost those 2 racks. They're pushing out the lanes so well with the Spectre and with the Zeus.
They've got the liberty to do so when they have this Aegis. They're not at risk of EG looking up to their... I mean, each them, they're all just trapped in their base. They're not even able to farm aggressively at all, while OG takes the... and they've actually swapped who has that Refresher Shard. They've actually given it to Seb. that double stampede in the fights, 8 seconds of 40% reduction. That's pretty much the entire duration of EG's, the BKBs that they'll be having.
Oh, no doubt about that at all. Seb, last few stampedes making all the difference. And my goodness, if he hits 25, well, I imagine he takes all the aura. And with the Spectre, with the Spectre, it's good luck killing the Spectre.
Move stomp duration's also quite good though.
It is.
It's a 4-second
it
AoE
is.
stun.
But with a Spectre on your lineup, the aura can be just... He just doesn't die.
Invisibility.
Jarax has started to queue up a Satanic on the IO, so maybe it will be that attack ally tethered target. You get Satanic off with a tether to the Spectre, you full heal that Spectre so quickly. And we've seen with the Dispersion you can too when you're sitting at a 4,500 life on a...
EG's got to be so careful now of any sort of move they play. We saw earlier, so the confidence of EG going around getting these solo pickoffs. Now the game has entirely changed.
Yeah, I mean, looking at that full graph, it went from 20k down to only 2k.
One of the biggest swings I feel we've seen on the main stage this year.
Really?
Not the
Little
biggest.
tower shouldn't have to take this abuse?
And it just going to be getting reclaimed in the next 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, the EG's, they've got a timer on that. They're waiting for that to go before they try anything too aggressive.
Yeah.
They may even time it so they make the strike just as
I think they're going to look to make the Zeus ult does come out, scouts them up, all kind of grouped up. They're probably expecting EG to look for a smoke here, so OG all going to gather up on a high ground.
It's the Aegis gone. EG, can they jump some mail?
Jarax actually used the relocate to just grab some bounties.
Leading in, you see Thompson. Nimbus straight out. The Horde as well. I think they want to fight this. Crit tries to go for the swamp, but Crit gets taken down straight away. They'll go for the Super on the high ground. S4, Axel looking towards Thompson. Have they to bring him down? The Axe Stampede coming through, not enough to save Thompson. Thompson's dead, buys back. Immediately back in the fight, Anna.
Arteezy is being chased by Anna. He
Still
can't run away.
Arteezy can't get himself out of this. He's dead for a second. S4, TP's back to base. Blinds to Mail. Will they get out? No. Does he find him? Does he find him? He does. So Mail gets back.
Is he dead though? Without a buyback. Not available for about a minute and a half. As that double stampede, you see it coming into play. They don't have the damage to go through, really. They were able to eventually kill Thompson, but the amount that they really have to commit forward to kill the Zeus through that 8 seconds of stampede is too much for EG to deal with as the Spectre, seemingly immortal.
Mail's got a lot of money, but he has to play careful now. And he absolutely needs to make sure he has buybacks available. I mean, as I say, 29, 2 and 6. It isn't team deathmatch. It's not all about kills. You're seeing it this game. So Mail, he's played his heart out this match, but now it's at a point where OG, they're starting to win it.
I'd say they definitely are winning it. If they have those 2 racks down, EG's team fight into them, they can't actually really do too much. There's just way too much tankability on everybody. I mean, it's a 4,000 health Centaur, a 3,000 health, 2,600 health Zeus. Even Io has 2,900. It's pretty much just Bane. You see No Tail sitting at 1,300, but everybody else is close to that 3,000 range. Where that's where, I mean, Tiny, he wants people to be a bit lower. Sure, he still has that Daedalus so he can crit, but when all these heroes are at this high of HP, he loses a lot of effectiveness. Now an Aeon Disc is finished up. But you can see, every single time the fight does come out, that Stampede instantly, their Spectre Haunt comes out as well, and just chaos ensues right away for EG.
I mean, at this point now, it really feels like it sort of swings the other way, where it's sort of EG waiting for their cores to get a big item so they can scale. Now, Arteezy, he needs the Satanic and he needs a Rapier at this stage.
Yeah, exactly. But he needs to go for the Rapier, but he's not able to find the farm on the map.
No. Because of such start that he had at the beginning. You know, there was a point where we saw it. He was smiling, he was laughing, he felt it was fine because of how well Samir was doing. Well, at this point, it sort of now comes back to him, and Arteezy's not quite at the point that his team needs him to. Yeah. Now it's EG that sort of need more time for their gyro to be able to get the items to deal with OG's cores.
First time in 50 minutes, pretty much, has claimed.
Middle lane. OG ready to pound up. Zeb gets the stun, the double force though, creating the space for S4 to get back. They try for it. Connect. Nimbus gets frozen down on top of RTZ. RTZ the side trying to take the Nimbus. Thunder goes around, used by Thompson. They'll pop the horn. RTZ jammed upon the beat. Can be a runaway crit. Gets surrounded. Quick taking it for the from OG looking towards the sun. Can they take it down in time? They can. They get the supernova to Mel. Going in with the BKB. Looking towards Zeb. Brings down Zeb Banana. Still alive. Comes down Zeb. Oh, double kill for Anna. S4 trying to run himself away for Jackson. Force for Jackson. With the right, gets the kill. 4 dead on EG. Sumail has to buy back. The rest of them do have buybacks available as well. But OG, they'll lose super. They've got the big boys still alive. Anna and Thompson pushing on. Not enough to kill off Jack.
These two are still just full health. Full mana. Thompson is pretty much full.
There's another buyback from Crit. There's another buyback from Seb. Ready to go in the mid lane. Sumail getting sent up by the Nimbus. Anna moving in. Sumail getting forced back. They've got to keep alive. Arteezy dies. Buys back as well. 4 buybacks, including Sumail. It's a full team buyback in from EG. Set 4. Jump shot. Seb with the double edge. S4 burns it down by the Nimbus. They lose S4. He's down without buyback. Cheap into the middle lane, onto the high ground and taking a tier 3 tower. The fortification gets popped. EG, can they hold with just the 4 of them as OG? They found the tower.
They can't get to the back lines. They can't go through Ana. They can't kill the Zeus. They can't kill this Io.
As that is going to be another set of racks at the least for OG as they find the melee racks mid. Sumail. And then he's sort of jumping the homing missile, connects onto Ana. Throw the tree out, but that is the full set of racks gone mid. They're moving straight towards the top lane. OG ready to hunt for those megas. There's the swap, they get swap, and they get silver edge. Can they burst him in time? No, the axe stampede, the damage reduction, keeping Ana. Sends the damage, doing a fair bit. Ana trying to walk his way out of the base. They've got the top, they kill him. They get Ana down for 2 minutes. Jack still alive with about 2 HP at the moment, able to tether himself up to the high ground. He'll live. But they do push OG back. They get that kill on Ana. A clutch swap play does cost Crit his life, but it keeps the game going. Only just about though for EG as they're now 12k behind.
Majority of the damage in order to kill that Spectre is really going to start coming from Fly. That Sunray is pretty much their best effort to pierce through that 4,500 health on Ana.
Sumail was out hunting, but a scan there from OG confirmed his position. Pressure finished on Seb.
We've already seen MP can do in the fights too. How they really go through all this. EG, the next Roche is alive. So the item can start to get replaced. Sumail has now picked up a butterfly, replacing that Echo Saber, but he only has a small crit.
And Shark just queuing up a rapier.
No, he switched it.
Oh. I really wanted to see if he was going to be able to get the Satanic Rapier before Arteezy did.
I mean, Satanic
that would have been the ultimate BM.
The heal that he can get off is pretty awesome. This replay coming through, the Sunray damage really coming through onto Ana, and then Sumail committing forward with those several tosses.
Yeah, but as we say, if Crit didn't give his life there to make that swap play, this game pretty much will have been over in favor of OG.
Yeah. See, there's...
Absolutely. The momentum on a rise here for OG in this game 3. No-Tail gets found out though. Swap from Crit.
Has to buy back right away. They don't want to have Ana buy back.
Since Stanner's back in. Easy's going to have that horn.
For the Roche.
They can get Roche before Ana. They've got 10 seconds to do it. The base in a little bit in trouble.
They have to commit full.
They've got 3. They're going to have it. Roll the Aegis on Arteezy. And it looks like OG will come straight from the axe down. Now they're looking to jump forward. The refresh against the second stampede on. They've got the control on Arteezy. Arteezy taking that once. They get the Aegis out. The supernova successful on starting up Ana. But do they have the damage to actually kill him? Well, looking at what's Ana, but Ana wants the man. Take it down. Down for 2 minutes. Arteezy trying to back off. There's going to be a buyback from Jerax. They get the Nimbus out onto Fly. Jumped on by Seb. So who's takes him out? 2 dead on EG.
The base of EG also creeps.
They don't have buyback. Fly and Sumail are dead for 2 minutes pretty much. OG going straight down the middle lane. As only S4, Arteezy and Crit are left standing.
And they're coming in, Jerax as well. coming forward.
He's
Dire's middle
great
tower is
here, but it's almost certainly
They're going for the base.
OG looking to close things up.
under attack.
Onto the ancient, hitting it at a pace that he can't